Hey, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lassie here. Welcome today to a new FIFA 18 Ultimate Team Player Review. Today we're looking at Premium SBC Festival of Football Arturo Vidal. That's right, the 90 rated Chilean looks fantastic, with the only stats under 80 being his 78 pace. The rest of his stats: 86 dribbling, 88 shooting, 87 passing, 88 defending and 87 physical. Really good stats there. He of course has high work rates, 3-star skills and a 4-star weak foot. So he's a pretty elite tier player. I've got a couple of ridiculous squad options for you today. The first one here, he plays as a defensive midfielder in the 4-3-3-4. Absolute mega squad there, with of course that triangle of Bayern players that's been used all year long. And then there is of course, this is like the squad I used him in. So I played him as a centre midfielder. I've also played him at defensive midfield and a tiny bit at cam as well, just to see how well rounded he is in my full-on Bundesliga side. So moving on in to the in-game stats then. All year long, Arturo Vidal's only actually received one inform, and it was quite early on during the year. Now, if you use basic chemistry style, which is exactly what I've done today, you're going to get him up to club 80, and a lot of those stats are actually going to be in the 90s, so he's going to look absolutely fantastic. This is what I would recommend for you guys today. However, if you are going to play him more of like that defensive midfield option, could go for anchor, because of course that's going to bring his pace over the 80 club as well, and give him 95 defending and 93 physical. I feel like that's another pretty good option for this player. So of course Vidal is like a CDM, CM. It's not someone that I could score absolutely tons of goals with. Well, I didn't think so anyway. I actually came away with way more goals than I thought, mainly from like centre mid. Some of those attacking runs that we're going to show in a moment are outstanding. However, I've split this one up into some of the defensive stuff, which you're seeing right now, the tackles, the interceptions and all of that. We've then got shots which didn't quite go into the back of the net. We then follow that up with assists and then goals that I was able to score. So just trying to show off all aspects of this player's game. Now talking about positives and negatives, we'll start with the negatives first. Sprint speed is a bit of an issue for this player. I felt like he did get caught up. There are some runs that you'll see where he didn't, but I tried an awful lot more times than that, where some of these defenders just, yeah, they're going to catch you up. Acceleration didn't seem too bad, though, I'm not going to lie. And then strength. Strength is an area of Vidal's game which is alright, but not amazing. And that's I don't know, this is someone that you're hoping to be amazing all around. And I was just, I don't know, slightly put off by the fact that I was losing some battles in the middle of midfield to some of those stronger sort of defensive midfielders on my opponent's side. And then just of course to note that he's only got 3-star skills. Going forwards, if you're trying to use him a slightly more attacking role with those stats that he's got going forwards, then just bear in mind he's only got 3-star skills. He's not going to be able to Berber spin or Giovinco spin or all of that type of stuff. So rely on the roulette and the ball rolls and the drag backs and all of that stuff. So those are the negatives. We can now move on to the positives though, because I have to admit this is one of the more ridiculous midfielders I've used. I genuinely feel like he's up there. He's fully up there alongside the likes of Tots Goretzka and all of those, you know, crazy team of the season players that came out that have mental stats. Like I genuinely feel like Arturo Vidal is up there with the likes of them. And I mean, he's worked all year long, just his regular 87 rated version, so there was never any doubt in my mind that a boosted version, even further, up to 90, would be great, you know, and obviously he is. Now, his positioning and like work rates are what impressed me the most, so this is someone with high that is going to last all game long, and genuinely is always in the right spot at the right time. And I mean by like, if he's in defensive midfield, he is going to be back helping, try to block those balls, you know, tackling people, putting a foot in, and then going forwards, like actually being a part of the attack, getting those 1-2s in with the cams and the strikers, and getting himself into opportunities where he can take a shot. His first touch on the ball is really good. Like, it's one of the best stats within his dribbling department. Like, generally bringing that ball in, I was very impressed. And then he doesn't move too badly with the ball either. You'll see some of the mazy runs that I go on where I'm actually able to score goals. I often didn't feel like it was going to end up panning out, but somehow I either got lucky or he just genuinely is very good on the game, which I think is probably the case because, you know, he actually really did impress me. Vision, passing, you're going to get assists as well as scoring goals with this player. If you know, when I was on the ball with him, I'm aiming to try and take a shot or something, get a nice clip for you guys. However, more normally using him, of course, you're going to look for those lofted through balls, those threaded through balls on the ground, and of course, Arturo Vidal is going to be able to provide. Aggression and defending, if you want to play him as a CDM, which is the default position that this SBC player comes in, then yeah, you're gonna enjoy him. He's gonna mop everything up, Kante style player in that DM role, but I can't do anything but praise that shooting. I mean, that right foot was absolutely godly. I genuinely didn't expect it to be so good, but I hit so many long shots into the back of the net, and like, for some reason, go on a mazy run with this player from the very first kickoff. If you can get the ball to him, just go on a run. First kickoff of the game, and you'll find yourself scoring quite a lot of the time. For some reason, that happened to me a lot. Really great player. I definitely recommend him. Of course, you can get him now by completing the SBC. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you now know whether or not 90 rated Arturo Vidal is right for your ultimate team. Have a great day. I'll catch you next time. Peace.